I'm Steve Burkhart, and I'm going to present to you about tuberoplasty and retensioning of the rotator cuff. This is a healed three-part fracture of the proximal humerus. You see the head has healed in valgus, and the greater tuberosity fragment is sitting up very high and proud and impinges up against the acromion. There obviously is not going to be physiologic tensioning of the rotator cuff at that point. First, we'll see the rotator cuff takedown. You see we place spinal needles at the front of the supraspinatus tendon and then at the back of the tuberosity where it starts to slope vertically downward. And this is where we're going to take down that high-riding portion of the greater tuberosity. We use a pencil-tip cautery and begin the takedown between the two needles, and that keeps us onto that prominent part, and we detach this all the way to the medial part of the footprint. We can look intra-articularly to break through, and then we can see where the articular margin is. Still looking intra-articularly, we're going to use our cautery and shaver to detach the soft tissues. Now we're in the subacromial posterior viewing portal. You can see this very prominent greater tuberosity. We'll begin to take the soft tissues down in the area where we need to burr down the bone, and then we use a high-speed burr to burr this down to the level of the articular margin. In this case, we burr this down for more than a centimeter, and we come then to the lateral articular margin of the humeral head. Now, since this is impacted into a valgus position, the articular margin is further lateral than it ordinarily would be, so we have to take the articular cartilage off and medialize this somewhat in order to get back to the anatomic point to reestablish the physiologic tension.